We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Szczerbiak. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Garnett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He hits the second from the line. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Wembanyama down low. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Garnett. Drops in the layup for 2. Garnett got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Count that bucket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Szczerbiak. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Fox. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Peeler. To the left wing. Here's Garnett. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. On offense, here is San Antonio. A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Buried from 15 feet out. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Just under 3.5 minutes played.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's Garnett. Rebound by San Antonio. San Antonio moving the ball around. He got him. No doubt that's... foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
The Timberwolves trail. They set the screen. From downtown, Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Now here's Wembanyama. 14 points for him. From 13, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
San Antonio leading by 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here are the Timberwolves. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And that's now 19 points for Victor Wembanyama. Zerbiak's shot is off. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Fox for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
First team foul.
Here's Peeler. No made baskets yet. Here's Garnett. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. Just a great touch there.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Nesterovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Nesterovic has got 4 points now in the quarter. San Antonio leading. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. For three. It's hauled in by Garnett. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
Shots good by Szczerbiak.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Here's the screen by Bryant. From deep, Wembanyama hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Szczerbiak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Launches a three. Garnett no good. San Antonio leading by 4. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And he's got 28 now.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Here's Szczerbiak. He's got 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting the game the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 9-1 run. Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Smith outside. Minnesota again missing. Here's Harper. He's scoreless. Pass to Wembanyama. Minnesota with a rebound. To the wing on the left. Here's Brandon. Here's Garnett. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Got it. Wembanyama's got 32 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
Oh, sent away with authority. Here's Brandon. Hits a three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that three.
Wembanyama, no good. And here's Minnesota now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Skill, no. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. The free throw, no good for Wembanyama.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Into the lane. Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
From deep, Wembanyama. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Wembanyama's got 37.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Hudson. Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. There's a screen. Here's Szczerbiak. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside. Here's Szczerbiak. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Szczerbiak's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Hudson. Drills it from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And San Antonio making a change here. Timeout called the Timberwolves. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Now here's Wembanyama. 37 points for him. Out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And so he makes both from the line. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wembanyama, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Peeler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can. The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Now here's Wembanyama. And he's got 41 now. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Shots good by Szczerbiak.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Garnett. 20 points for him. To the inside. Here's Nesterovic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nesterovic got 6.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Lets it fly. Wembanyama, no good. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Oh, he powers right through the... Defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Keldon Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. To the inside. Wembanyama, no good. And Minnesota with possession here. The lead is 2. Sends it home from three-point land. 14 points for him.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Hudson. Here's Nesterovic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Minnesota leading by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the third.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And he drives in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. San Antonio again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the field.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Fox. Back to Castle. 6 on the shot clock.
First team foul.
Fox outside. And here's Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Inside. Here's Szczerbiak. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Garnett. And he dumps it down.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Drops in the three.
3-pointer.
Champagne's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Here's Garnett. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Garnett. Here's Zerbiak. Clock at 6. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing right now.
Good on both. Spurs trail by 18.
Blocking foul called on Pierce. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Castle. Shoots a three. Oh, it's off target.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Garnett, that's good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Castle. It's money from deep.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Yeah, that one's good. Garnett got 41.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. And he nails it.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Garnett. Olynyk there for the rebound. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
It's just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens.